Hi, I'm Gail Smith with Enough, the project to end crimes against humanity and genocide. We focus on a strategy called the 3 Ps, advocating for peace that will provide sustainable and durable peace for people on the ground, the protection of civilians, and importantly, punishment of the perpetrators so that accountability and justice can be found for all in places around the world like Darfur. Darfur has been in flames for the last 5 years in a strategy which finds the government actively supporting militia who have displaced hundreds of thousands of people from their homes, leaving them in displaced persons camps inside Darfur or in neighboring Chad as refugees. Despite efforts of many advocates around the world, there is still no UN peacekeeping mission in Darfur and still no peace agreement. The situation has grown more and more violent rather than less, and although the world is paying attention, much more must be done to ensure that the people of Darfur find justice and that region of Africa finds peace and stability. Enough has teamed up with Save Darfur, the Genocide Intervention Network, and STAND to launch the Ask the Candidates campaign. Ask the Candidates is an interactive nationwide campaign aimed at making ending the genocide in Darfur a major priority for all of the 2008 presidential candidates. In the run-up to the caucuses in Iowa and the early primaries in South Carolina and New Hampshire, Ask the Candidates has been running training workshops to teach local advocates about the current situation in Sudan and empowering them with the tools they need to ask the candidates for specific commitments. To help activists address the most critical issues of the conflict, Ask the Candidates has developed specific policy questions using the 3 Ps that citizens can use when attending campaign events. For example, on peace, how specifically would your administration support a peace process that will lead to lasting agreement between the government of Sudan and the rebels and also sustain the rights and livelihoods of the civil society of Darfur? And on protection, what can the United States do to ensure that the UN peacekeeping force is immediately deployed and fully resourced so that the civilians of Darfur are fully protected? And on punishment, how can the United States and the international community work together to ensure that the perpetrators of crimes against humanity and genocide in Darfur are brought to justice? You can find all of these questions and much more information on our website. And what can you do? If you live in Iowa, we need you to sign up to make Darfur an issue at your caucus. Then be sure to take one of the campaign planks and introduce that plank at your caucus meeting on January 3rd. Wear your I Caucus for Darfur t-shirts, buttons, and stickers at your caucus and when you go to candidate events. If you'd like to receive I Caucus for Darfur materials, please contact us. And you don't have to live in an early primary state to get involved. The national election is important as well, and every state counts. So write to the candidates. Let them know that you care about what they think about Darfur and, more importantly, about what they say they'll do. It's critical that the next president make ending genocide and crimes against humanity a major priority on his or her agenda. And now it's especially critical that you get involved to make sure that everyone running for president in 2008 knows that you care about these issues and that you expect more and better.